Grieving families are burying the dead after a wedding in Kabul on Saturday night turned to bloodshed. The wedding ceremony followed hours later by funerals after a suicide bomber attacked a crowded wedding hall in the Afghan capital. The reception was packed with more than 1,000 guests when the bomber set off his explosives. More than 60 people were killed, with another nearly 200 civilians wounded. The Islamic State group has claimed responsibility for the blast, considered the city's deadliest attack this year. The ISIS suicide bombing came as the United States and the Taliban are nearing a peace deal for Afghanistan, raising questions over the fate of talks. The Taliban had earlier denied responsibility and condemned this attack. But the Afghan president said the Taliban, still responsible for much of the war's insurgent violence, could not escape blame. As he said, they provide a platform for terrorists. The Taliban and the U.S. have worked through months of talks to end the Afghan war. Under the expected deal, American troops would leave the country in exchange for a commitment from the Taliban that it would help prevent Afghanistan from becoming a home base for terrorists. But the ISIS suicide bombing highlights the dangers the country faces, even if the two sides reach a deal for peace, with one Twitter user asking, in the aftermath, peace with whom?
Look, we're there for one reason. We don't want that to be a laboratory, okay? It can't be a laboratory for terror.
President Donald Trump today said 13,000 troops remain in Afghanistan following what he called very good discussions with the Taliban and Afghan government.
I think just that we've been there for 19 years. We're like a police force. And the case also is that we're going to be leaving very significant intelligence behind.
But Trump also asserted this.
A lot of people have been taken out that were very bad, both ISIS and Al-Qaeda.
Despite ISIS claiming responsibility for the attack. Both the bride and groom survived the blast, which ripped through the wedding hall 2 days before Afghanistan celebrates its Independence Day. Many wounded survivors were still in their blood-stained clothes as they buried loved ones, which included children. I've lost hope, says the groom. I lost my brother, my friends who came to join my wedding party. The celebration of Independence Day does not matter to me anymore.